Hey y'all, what's up, gang? I see y'all in here. Hey Divine, what's up, my Patreon member? Hey Nicole, hey Ill Magic, hey Blues, hey y'all. Happy Friday. What's up, my magical gang, my late night crew? Hey, why? So y'all know I only got like an hour on here, y'all. So I can't be on here long. So if y'all want to get y'all readings in, we can go ahead and do that. If y'all just want to talk, we can go ahead and do that. But what's up, my late night crew? Hey y'all. Hey, oh Devon, I meant to text. I saw you call me earlier and I meant to call you back, my love. I'm sorry. I hope all is well with you. Okay, let me see, because it looked like y'all already coming through. Okay, y'all is already coming through. Okay, let's see. Oh shoot, wow, a lot of people came through. I need to respond back to. Hey y'all, hey Nicole, thank you so much for your donation of love. May I come back to you tenfold, my love. And I see you, Devon. So let me go ahead and do Devon really quickly. And then Nicole, you can go ahead and put your questions in. And we're gonna make it do what it do tonight, gang. Hey y'all. My silent watchers too. Okay, so hold on. Let me put my member up here, Devon. Thank you so much, Devon, for being a magical member and also a part of the family, the Patreon gang. I truly appreciate you, love. Okay, so hold on, y'all. Where my cards at? Okay. So Devon, okay, so you want the tea for July. Okay, I got you. So what we gonna do is we gonna go to Miss Premonition about that because you know she good with the foresight. So let's see what your July is gonna look like. And of course, we praying for all of the blessings for you to be aligned with happiness, peace, joy, okay, tranquility, prosperity, abundance, opportunity, and all that good stuff. So let's see what the energy is looking like in the next 30 days for you. Divine, 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 divine. Good. So please reveal to us the energies of the next 30 days. If it's surrounded divine. We pray and ask for good news on his behalf, Spirit. So let's see what your spirits got to say, Divine. Because we got to make sure July is a blessing, okay? Oh, oh, okay. Come through, Spirit. This is what we pray for, okay? Come through with the prosperity, abundance, and money. So look forward to a lot of opportunities for you to make money. And also remember that even saving money, discounts, coupons, any way that you can save money, that also is the way of prosperity. I'm trying to make sure this is in focus, okay? So lots of opportunities to increase money. If I was you, this just me now. If I was coming through with this card for the energy of July, I got my retainers in, excuse me, for the energy of July, baby, listen, I will be opening up with some very strong prosperity work, okay? I will be doing some money magic. I would definitely be taking advantage of this energy. Keep people out your business. Okay, keep people out of your business in July. Make sure that you are not allowing people to interfere, and intrude on what you have going on, because this is the energy of intrusion. Now I would say to take it very literal. This person on this image is in his home, right? So you want to make sure, especially if you're going to be away from the home for an extended amount of time or at nighttime, you just want to make sure that all of your doors are locked, security systems are on and armed, okay, and ready. So just be very, very careful opening your door at night to strangers, so on and so forth. I will be very careful of just like sketchy characters walking around the house, so on and so forth. So just make sure all your doors are locked, all your windows are locked, so on and so forth, and you should be okay. Okay, who you about to have a day with? Who you about to go out and have a night of entertainment with? Okay, your spirits want you to do this. Okay, and I'm not saying you have to, find somebody new or do something like that, but in other words, this is the energy of entertainment, going out on a night and enjoying yourself with somebody. And whoever this somebody is, they're going to be very enjoyable. So, if nothing else, I would take from this that Spirit wants you to have a little fun in July. It's the summertime, right? July is the peak of the summertime. Go out, have you some drinks if that's what you want. That can be virgin. You ain't got to drink, and just go out there and have fun with people that you trust and people that can give you that feel good energy. This is what your spirits want you to do. They want you to go out and have a little fun in July and celebrate yourself and all of the accomplishments that you have made thus far. So money, entertainment, okay, and keeping people out your business, baby, that's the perfect regimen. That's the type of blessing. That's the type of stuff grown people like. Okay, that's that grown, that's that grown folks thing. Okay, money, nights out, and keeping people out of our damn business. Point blank. Period. Period. Point and blank. Okay. Come through July. I love that. Let me just see what's on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so you have marriage reverse, tie the knot reverse. So this also looks like separations or maybe misunderstandings with people that you are close to. Now, if you are with somebody intimately, you know, this could also indicate that you could be ending something. And remember, you got that date night card and beginning something with someone else. Or if nothing else, it just talks about maybe a separation between you and maybe someone that is close to you, or some sort of distance or misunderstandings or a broken commitment. Okay. So it speaks on all of those things. All right, my love, I got you. You gonna be good. You coming through it. You gonna be all right in July. You got some good cards. Yes, come through, spirit. July will be a good month for you. Lots of money, prosperity, wealth increase. All of those energies are around you to maximize that potential. And that's it. That's what I would do if I was you, for sure. So your second question is, will I be heading to St. Louis for a visit next month? Okay, so let's see if that's aligned in the stars for you. Let's see if traveling home in the month of July will be something that is in your horizons. Let's see how that's working according to everything that is in line in this very moment in your life. Let's see what your spirits have to say. I don't know. It's up in the air with you. You coming with the devil reverse, eight of pentacles, the devil upright, eight of pentacles reversed, and four of cups upright. Something may intervene with you taking that trip. You may have some challenges. Someone may hold you back from taking that trip. It could be money. And I don't think just because you have the eight of pentacles reversed, and I don't think it's a bad thing when it comes to money, because spirit already said money was going to be good for you. So it could be some sort of opportunity that you get where you are now that may prevent you from flying back home. We're just going to have to see how that plays out. But with that eight of pentacles, the devil is a no card within itself. We already know that, right? So that's just period. The devil is a no card without a doubt. And then you have eight of pentacles reverse right next to it supporting it. That's almost like a very definitive no. And then four of cups, his arms is crossed. He's like, this person look like they saying nope, don't he? So I don't know, it looks like something may, maybe not July, maybe August, maybe the time that you may visit, in August. Again, I think you're gonna kind of be busy in July. I think you got a lot going on where you are in July. That's just the way spirit is making me feel about it. So we just gonna see how that unfolds. But right now, if I was to judge it on based on what's coming out now, I say probably not, more than likely. Okay, love. But you are blessed. Point blank, period. So you just need to roll with whatever your spirits give you for the next 30 days. Because it's going to be for your benefit because you opened up for very strong blessings. Just again, keep people out your business and be careful of sharing. You don't want to be oversharing within the next few weeks, especially as it relates to finances. Okay. Okay, y'all in the comments keeping it together for me, keeping it in order. Hey y'all, what's up, gang? I see it's a few more y'all up in here. Hey, Keisha, when you become a new member, boo? You've been a member. You left me and came right back. All right, my loves. Okay, so where we at? Where we at? Thank you, Devon, once again. I love you so much. I hope to see you in class. I hope to see y'all in class tomorrow. Y'all got a lot of people that's gonna be that's a part of the class, but that's not gonna be in attendance. So I gotta make sure that I record it. And I understood that too. I said it's not, y'all. Usually I do my classes on Sundays, but I decided to do it tomorrow. So I already know y'all outside. So y'all just gonna be hitting me up for that recording. It's cool. Devon said I was thinking about that. August may be better. My BFF's B day is in August. I think you should shoot for August. I think that'd be better. Okay, y'all. So where we at? Oh, Divine Lovely. Hey, Divine Lovely. Hello. I want to say thank you for the reading I had with you in May. I'm not sure you remember, but I was pregnant. I was a pregnant lady trying to get this man out of my house. I remember you. I hope all is well. You're so welcome, my love. I love to hear good updates. So I hope that all is well with you. Yes, I remember that reading. Okay, so where we at? Nicole, what does it? Okay, so y'all, let me make sure because I look like somebody's trying to make a list for me. So let me check the cash app because I want to make sure we are in order. So I just did Nicole. Wait, I'm sorry. I think Nicole is next. So Nicole, I think you already put your questions up there. So Nicole, if you got a second question, let me know. And then let me go back. Hold on, y'all. Let me get organized. So it looks like Nicole, then Y, then Ill Magic, then Red Blues, because Ill Magic donated 1 minute before Red Blues. And then it looks like it is Tracy. So that's the order. Somebody can get that down for me. That is the order. Okay, so let me. Hey, Nicole, thank you so much for your donation of love. May I come back to you and yours? Multiply. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So let's see what Spirit wants you to know at this time in your life. Let's see the energy that is surrounding you and the messages that they want you to know that is most relevant so you can stay in alignment with all that is good for you. Nicole, what does she need to be aware of at this time? In her life. Hey, Carmela, I see you. Hey, Dante. I see y'all. Okay, Page of Cups reverse. That's very interesting. Your spirits are highly concerned when it comes to priority of your peace of mind. Okay, Spirit says be very careful. This is a season for you to ensure that first of all, with these two swords, you need to prioritize your mental health and your mental well-being. Be very careful of that. You want to guard that with everything that you have. Make sure you're getting sleep at night. Don't be staying up all night. Be careful of insomnia because it can trickle down and cause physical effects and ill alignments with your body, particularly your heart. So you want to be very careful of that. Getting enough sleep, sufficient sleep is so important. And a lot of us, life be life, and we don't have a lot of time to get a lot of sleep. But you also need to make sure that your rest is priority because that is well-being. That is a part of your well-being. This is what Spirit advises for you. Okay, so Spirit says whatever is weighing on you, you need to let it go. Whatever is stressing you, whatever, if there's guilt, if there's shame, if there's ill feelings from the past, whatever that residual energy is that is weighing on your heart and mind, you want to make sure that you are working on healing that. That is very important. If you need to talk to someone, don't hesitate to do that. Your spirits also wants you to lean more on your faith and increase your spirituality. Lean more on your spirit sets in this time because they will also help to see you through. But the biggest thing here is your mind, your mental health. Okay, please mentally take care of yourself. Mental health awareness is so important for you this season. Be careful of your triggers. Be careful of things that emotionally imbalance you. Be careful of toxic people. Be careful of immature, selfish people. You want to remove all of those things out of your life. Anything that stresses you out, it is not worth your health. Okay, and I'm being very serious. It is not worth your health. You have to put yourself first. You have to put your well being first. Your spirits are not giving you an option with that. You see this Three of Swords and this Nine of Swords and this King of Swords before reverse. Please take care of your mind and your thoughts. Be around people that will mentally and spiritually encourage you and uplift you. That is your circle. People who truly love you and care about your well being and not putting themselves first. Stay away from selfish people. That's really important, okay? All right, my love. And I'm going to pull some premonition cards for you just to see the energies that are in the near future. Okay, what's this, Spirit? Hold on. What's this that hit the ground? Be careful of gossip. Be careful of gossip, okay? Be careful of the spirit of gossip. Don't engage in it and do not partake in it. Don't tell people your business. Sometimes our afflictions, right? Again, we may be doing everything right, but sometimes we find difficulty and challenge in our lives, not because we're doing something to ourselves, but because other people are wishing things on us. So be very careful, okay? And there may be some energy of deception around you. You want to use your discernment. Everybody that's smiling your face is not going to be your friend. Okay, just keep that in mind. Be careful of that too. Also, Spirit is promising as well that if you take their advice, if you step into your well-being and your awareness of everything, money, relationships, all of that, Spirit says that whatever financial issues that you may have been suffering with, any financial strain, Spirit says that that should turn around for you. But be careful of occurring any new debt. Try to be very, very diligent when it comes to your finances. That's going to be very, very important. To keep people out your money, keep people out of your pockets, keep people out of your wallets. It's not anybody's damn business, first and foremost, okay? But be careful of debt, getting any new debt. That's really important. Okay, my love. Okay, thank you. Make sure you're, and if there's anything going on with your credit, make sure that you're improving that as well. Hello, can I get on the list for a reading? Absolutely. So I'm gonna be on here, guys, maybe for like another 45 minutes. So if you just coming in, you still have time. You're so welcome, Nicole. And thank you so much once again, my love. And thank you to your spirits because I'm just a vessel. Your spirits are very protective over you, by the way. Mm-hmm. They're very protective, just to let you know. They want to see you live well. They want to see you in alignment with your life's mission and purpose so you can reach your highest potential. That's why they give us those type of messages so we can be okay. Okay, so where we at? I think, thank you, Devon, for the list. I truly appreciate it. Okay, so it looks like Y. So we did Nicole, Y, Ill Magic, Red Blues. Tracy, and I believe it's Keisha. And now So Bell. Hey, So Bell, thank you. Okay, look, Robbie ready. Robbie ready. Yes, Naomi, you can send a cash app. Absolutely. You can send a cash app or you can do a super chat. Either one is fine. Okay, and then after Tracy is Dajay. Danye, not Danje. Sorry, love. Okay, Why says, can I change my second question? I'd like to inquire. Okay, so that's fine. So what was your first question, Ross? So while you putting your first question down, I'm gonna answer your second question. So Y says, and thank you so much once again, Y, for your donation of love. May it come back to you, multiply you and your loved ones. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So Y says, I'd like to inquire on my father's current feelings about me. We haven't talked in a while. I'm so sorry to hear that. So let's see how he's feeling towards you. We are hoping and praying for the healing if it is needed and where it is needed. I feel like we read on your father before. It's so shaky with him and his mind. It's like your father, it's like he has a tendency. Does he have I could be wrong. I've never claimed to always be right. I'm just a human, y'all. Okay. I'm a spirit and a spirit with a human experience. But it seems like when it comes to himself, it's like he gets in his own way. Does he tend to get in his own way, like allow his mind and his thoughts to get the best of him? Because it seems like mentally it's just like it's always a battle with him, and it just seems like he allows his mind and his thoughts to block him and to prevent him and stop him from doing certain actions that he should actually be taking that will be best for him. I don't want to go in on him because he's not here. But it seems like, as far as it's like he struggles a lot mentally. And it's almost like he goes back and forth with how he feels about things. It's never one way. But what I do like is the Eight of Swords reverse does talk about someone overcoming a battle of the mind. It almost talks about self imprisonment of your mind Eight of Swords. Very negative feelings and negative repetitive thoughts to oneself. But it looks like he is struggling. He's trying with that to reach for the positivity in his thoughts as it relates to the relationship between you and him. I hope I'm making that clear with that. But it just looks like he's very insecure about y'all's relationship as well. I see some insecurity within himself as well. So it looks like again something is your father. Have you tried to reach out to him? Because he might need a little help. We've never been close, so I really don't know him super well. That's why your father got a lot of guilt on him. Just to let you know. Now that you say that, and I feel like you told me that already, but it makes a lot of sense why he's unstable. He's not a stable person in your life. He hasn't been there like that, and that lets me know because sometimes the chariot reverse is the rolling stone energy. So what I mean by that is the person is never settled in their life. They don't sit still. Almost like Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And the chariot is energy. When it's reversed, it is very unstable. It's not focused and it is all over the place. So I see that, especially with that Nine of Pentacles reverse that sits right there that talks about there could be a lack of investment with you in that relationship. So that makes sense now that you're saying that. Kids all over. Papa was a deaf. That see, the chariot talks about somebody being a rolling stone. He got a lot of guilt on him about that too. So I would say that how depending on how you feel about it. If you want to talk to your father and try to build something with him, I say go for it as long as it's healthy and you may need some counseling with it. But him, it's like you got to reel him in because it's like he's not gonna do something. It's like lack of initiative with him, right? So it's like you may have to come towards him if that's what you desire to do. But your father, he has a lot of guilt on him about that. Said kids all over. Kids all over. But I don't see a lack of love. I'll tell you that much. That's what I don't see. Hmm. So, like I said, if you want to reach out to your father, go ahead. You have the right to do that. Hmm. Okay, so let's go to. You know what? What I'm gonna do, I need to put this deck up here. I do want to go to my blue decks. So let's see what your spirits have to say to you tonight. Any additional information so you can be aligned with well-being. Baby, take care of your health, okay? Diet and lifestyle is going to be very, very important for you. Your spirit wants you to consider improving that area in your life. Be careful of heat, like extreme heat. Um, Spirit is showing me that it can be danger if you get dehydrated and if you just get overly hot. So it's like, how sometimes we'll have that weather warning, where it says like, a heat warning, heat waves, be very, very careful being outside. People could have, all type in extreme cases, people have heat strokes and, they can break out in heat rashes. It's a lot of afflictions that can happen to the body due to very severe temperatures, extreme temperatures. So you really, really want to be okay with, be safe in those environmental situations when it gets like that. So you want to be very, very careful with that as well. Spirit said, be careful of fear and lacking faith too. Make sure your faith is always strong. It's time to face your fears. Like I always say to y'all, everything that you want is always going to be on the other side of your fears because fears for you can keep you very stuck and stagnant in your life. It can prevent you from stepping into your opportunities and your blessings. So don't ever sit in fear. Fear is usually a delusion and it's usually not as bad as we think it is, but the mind tends to, really, really make things, the mind can exaggerate things when we sit in fear and anxiety. So you don't want that to happen to you. So you want to be very, very careful of the energy and the spirit of fear. Okay. Let your faith triumph and trump your fear. That's going to be very important. Okay. All right, my love. You're so welcome. Thank you, Sue, once again. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna try not to be talking so much so I can get to everybody in a timely manner. Cause y'all know how I can get y'all. Okay, so it looks like red. So red blues, where you at? And then feel magic. You can go ahead and put your questions down. And then it's Tracy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. I want to say, I gotta be checking my. Okay, so after Ill Magic, it's Tracy, then Danye, then Keisha, then it looks like Ruth. I think is it Ruth? Oh, I'm sorry, it's So Bell. I hope I'm saying your name right. So Bell and then Ruth. So that's the order. Okay. No, no, Devon told you wrong, Ill Magic. It's Red Blues. So Red Blues actually donated 1 minute before you did, and then you came right after Red Blues, and then you donated. So that was the real order. So I'm sorry, I might have contributed to the confusion. But really, it's Well, if you want to let him go, y'all okay? Y'all being nice. I know. I love the courtesy. Come through to the courtesy. So okay, go ahead, yo, magic. I'll do that for you. I'm just telling y'all that I can see the times that y'all donated, and I be trying to stay fair. But come on now, generosity. Come on, chivalry. Okay, it's not dead. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Where is my money? Oh, here's my money bag set. Y'all know I just moved not too long ago, so I'm still trying to be organized, child. Mama is still trying to be organized. Okay. Okay, so let me get you up here, Ill Magic. And then you can go ahead and put in Red Blues. You can go ahead and put yours up there because you are next, love. Okay, Ill. Now, I'll put Tracy up here. Girl, Tracy, I'm putting you ahead of the game. Hold on. Okay. Hey, Ill Magic. What's up, my Patreon member, family, gang? Hey, thank you so much for your donations of love and just always being a part of the family. I appreciate you, man. I'll come back to you multiplied. So let's look at money, okay? Because I say ill money, ill magic want to know about the bag, okay? So let's see what Spirit has to say to you as it relates to prosperity, wealth, and finances. Okay, let's see. Oh, you need you a crown of success, okay? Your spirits are advising you to do a crown of success work. So you have success here, right? You see that golden crown, however, it's reversed. So this lets me know that prosperity, success, opportunity is definitely near you. It's right at your fingertips. But in order to solidify it, your spirit says you may need to do a crown of success working that will support you. And this card don't come out much for people. And just like the money magic card doesn't come out much for people in this deck. So if this has come up for you, I would really consider that. Okay. And then be careful of distractions. Be careful of distractions. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Okay. Minimize the distractions and focus on your craft, focus on your work more so that you can hone in those gifts and sharpen those gifts because those gifts can be very prosperous and lucrative for you. Okay. And also reverse customer service. So if you're dealing with people on your day-to-day life, be very kind, be very generous, be someone of upstanding character in society because that can also bring you opportunity in your life to increase wealth. Okay. So I hope that helps, my love. Um, for crown of success, no, I said crown of success, not mirror work, crown of success. But if you want to do like positive affirmations, money, prosperity affirmations in the mirror, if you're feeling like that's what you want to do, it definitely won't hurt. That will help. Okay, so you want a reading for July. So let's look into Miss Premonition and see what she has to say as it relates to the energies of the month of July. Look at y'all getting y'all July readings in. I know that's right. We try to live our best lives. Oh, thank you for the updated list, Keisha. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know y'all be looking out for Mama Magical. Okay, so let's see what the energies of July are looking like for you. Oh, look at the come through spirit. Look what you came out with. Good news. Your spirit has good news coming out for you. Good news. I love to see that. Be careful of your health, though. Be careful of illness. Be careful of health. Wash your hands. Be as sanitary as possible. Be careful of large crowds, people that pass germs around, touching stuff. Okay, stop touching stuff. And accidents. However, it's reversed. So this is not saying, your spirits are not saying, oh, you're gonna get in a car accident. Just be careful of when you're driving. Be careful of driving in poor weather conditions. Also pay attention to other people and how they drive. That's important. I always say when we drive, we just don't drive for ourselves. You have to drive for other people too. And if you do not drive, whoever you in a car with, make sure they're driving responsible. Be careful of driving under the influence or being in the car with people who may also not be sober. Just be very careful of those things, okay? Come through July. July is blessing y'all so far. I love this. I love it. Gotta stay off the phone when I drive. Y'all, see, you know what it is. Stay off that phone. That phone be the reason for so many acts. Last time, let me tell y'all my business a little bit. Last time I got in a little fender bender. Okay, it was a little fender bender. It was under a full moon, and I looked down at my phone for, it wasn't even 2 milliseconds. Just, it wasn't even two. I'm telling y'all, put them damn phones down, y'all. Yes, you saw a butterfly. Be open to all the signs. Period. Okay. Periods. All right. I love you. See you in. I hope to see y'all in class tomorrow. Okay. So, all right. So, Red Blues. Where you at? Red Blues. Then Tracy. Then Sobel. Then Keisha. And then Tay. Well, hold on. Where's Danye at? Hold on. We gotta make sure. Okay. So Tracy. And then, hold on, because Danye is in there. Tracy, hold on. Mm. So actually, it's Danielle first, and then it's So Bell. Because Danye donated 1 minute. Y'all can't see it, but I see it on the Cash App. She donated 1 minute, literally like 1 minute before So Bell did. So it's Danye, and then it's So Bell. Okay, and then did y'all put Ruth on there? Hey, and then Marcel. Hey, Marcel. Okay. All right, y'all. Just want to make sure we stay in order. That's all. That's all. That's all. So it's Tracy and then Danya, you are next. So I see you. Okay. So Tracy, is Tracy here with us? And everybody, even if I haven't called your name yet, you can always still put your questions in the chat. So when I do get to you, we can just keep going. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, I see you, Tracy. I see you. I got you. I got you, love. Okay, so thank you so much, Tracy. And then everybody, don't worry if I get to you and you're not here, because sometimes that happens. Sometimes you got to use the bathroom, answer the other line, whatever. I'm still, if you, as long as you have your questions in the chat, I can still answer them. And because this is recorded, you can always come back and listen to your reading. Okay, so it's no problems. Okay, thank you, Blues. I thank you so much. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Did I just wait a minute? I think it's Red Blues. I'm sorry, Tracy. I forgot. See, y'all did that little switcheroo and threw me off. So let me do Red Blues and then it's literally you, Tracy. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so let's see. So thank you, Tracy, though, for reposting your questions. I got you. So Red Blues. Red Blues, where you repost your question at? I don't see it. I don't see. Okay, I see it. I see it. I see it. I got you. I got you. Thank you so Red. Thank you so much, Red Blues, again for your donation of love. May it come back to you and your loved ones tenfold. Oh, okay. Red Blues is coming through strong. Red Blues says, "Is my mom secretly an op?" Lord have mercy. We're gonna hope that she is not. Okay, but let's see what your spirits have to say. We are hoping that Mama is not an op. Let's see. Mm. Okay, I see there is strain between the two of you. Yes. I hate to say it, but it looks like your mother may also be causing conflicts in your life, severe conflicts, okay? With this Five of Swords and then this King of Swords right here. And then you have the Five of Pentacles showing that there is distance and coldness between the two of you, okay? And then with that Swords energy, that's so cold and so distant, even mentally just not there with you like that. And that's very, very unfortunate. The King of Swords reverse, he can be extremely harsh when he's reversed. He is definitely not connected to his emotions or feelings in that moment. He can even be a tyrant. He can be very, very cruel in his energy as well. So be very, very careful. But this Five of Swords, I mean, yeah, it kind of solidifies that. It does look like she may not be on your team. And I guess that's what the op is, right? I'm so sorry that you're going through that. I hope the best for you and your mom. I hope you guys heal that because we need the blessings of our mothers. We do. Lord have mercy. Okay, let's see. So let's look into some money for you on a lighter note. Let's see what Spirit has to say to you to ensure that you are aligned with abundance, wealth, and prosperity in your life. Spirit says when it comes to money, don't be impulsive. Take time to always reflect. Take time to learn the lessons as it relates to finances in your life. I know that looks kind of, I'm trying to put it in focus. But Spirit says reflection, learning your lessons with finances, you're learning from your mistakes, so on and so forth. How can you that shows you where you can improve at as it relates to wealth in your life and decisions, financial decisions and responsibility. There's some reflection that needs to be had, okay? Spirit says this is not a good time to go into deals with people. Be careful of making deals with people, especially as it relates to money, like going into partnerships and so on and so forth, like that, tying and trusting other people with your finances. You may want to be very careful with that and be very discerning if you do choose to do something like that as well. And then your mindset may be a little off because this is reverse. Your mindset may be a little negative when it comes to money. And ways that can show up is thinking, when you think of money, does it make you feel stressed? Does it make you feel like you're in lack? Does it make you feel like you have to be in hustle mode 24/7 because you can never just get enough? Those are all imbalances. You want to always think positively about money. You always want to look at yourself as a money magnet. You always want to look at money as if it is a tool for you to get what you need. It's not the money, it's the experience that money brings to us. So when it comes to money and prosperity, you need to check and reflect on your state of mind and how you view money, and that will let you know a lot about your relationship with money itself. So I hope that helps, love. I hope that helps you. Okay, so let's see. That's right, Devon. Oshun does not. That's why I can't. That's why I got to roll with these readings, y'all. I got to keep it moving. Already done came on late, child. Okay, so let's see. Oh, Naomi. Let me see. Did we add Naomi to the list? I can tell you guys who Naomi is after. Let me see. Yes, Naomi. So you're literally right before Marcel. So you're after Danye. Okay. Let's see. Let me make sure she after Danye. I believe so. Yes. No, I'm sorry. It's So Bell. So it's So Bell after Danye, and I believe it is you, Naomi, next. Okay. All right. So who is next, y'all? Come on. Let's roll. Let's roll. I think, is it Tracy? I believe Tracy is next. Y'all, I done lost the list, child. Yes, Tracy is next. Okay, so let me put you up here, Tracy. Here you are. Here you are. Okay, so I'm going to go to the blue deck for you to get a message from the ancestors, see what they want you to know in order to stay in line with your well being. And thank you, Tracy, so much for your donation of love. May it come back to you and your loved ones multiplied. Let's see what your spirits want you to know at this time. Be very careful of money with you too. They're talking about abundance, but it's reversed. So Spirit says too, when abundance comes out reversed, it always kind of similar to like what I just told Red Blues. You abundance is a state of mind, right? We have to believe that we have more than enough of everything. You have to have the mind of plenty when it comes to prosperity and getting the things that you need in life. You may have to take a look at all of the abundance around you. Abundance is not always represented through money. Is there an abundance of support you have? Abundance of love, abundance of oxygen, abundance of trees, abundance of everything around you, right? You have to look at the abundance around you in life to know that abundance is always there and it's always close to you, and it shows up in multiple ways. It manifests itself and materializes itself in multiple ways. An abundant mindset is what you need to have to attract more blessings into your life. For you, I would tell you as well, be very careful of lacking in faith and just of the energy of lack. Period. Be very, very careful not to teeter into that. Always be grateful and keep a strong attitude of gratitude. That is very important as well. Spirit says that this is a time in your life where you want to take caution with every step you take. It needs to be thought about, it needs to be calculated. You need to be someone that is always thinking about what your next move is. You cannot be impulsive. You cannot do things on a whim. Be swift with your actions. You have to be somebody that really thinks before they take any steps and actions forward. That's very important because Spirit says that you can miss things when you move too fast, especially with this view the situation closely energy, right? You can miss things when you're moving way too fast. So you always want to be observant and in your awareness at all times. Because again, so much can go on around us and we can miss it, whether it's good or bad. So you always want to make sure that you are in that state of awareness in your life. To be aware is to be alive, okay? Period. Okay, so your second question is, are my ancestors accepting my money? Wait, are my ancestors accepting my ancestor money offerings? So let's see if they are accepting those offerings. Somebody else asked me the other day that came on here that talked about the hell notes, the papers. So let's see. It looks like they want something else. And then you got the Eight of Pentacles reverse and then the Temperance reverse. They want something else. Did they tell you that they wanted that from you? Did you divine on it? You need to sit down and divine with your ancestors and see what else they want because they want something more specific from you. And most of all, they definitely want your time, especially with that King of Swords energy. They want your time more than anything. Okay. So, make sure that that's balanced with the physical offerings as well, that you're actually sitting there and offering your time, offering your presence. That is some of the most powerful offerings that you can give to someone. Okay. Hey Tanaya, somebody add Tanaya to the list. Thank you, thank you. I see you, Tanaya, on here. Thank you, my love. Thank you so much. Matter of fact, let me heart the people that I did take care of in the Cash App. Let me heart you all. Okay. All right, Miss Tracy. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you once again. Okay, y'all, we got to keep going. We got to keep going. Okay, so Danye, here you are. Hey, love. I hope all is well with you. It's always so nice to see you in the chat, and thank you so much for your patience and your donation of love. And may it come to you tenfold. Oh, wait a minute. Is it Sabella? Hold on, girl. Hold on, because I see Sabella saying me. Hold on. One thing about me, I want to stay in order. So no, Danye, Danye. So Bella, you are literally right after Danye. She donated 1 minute before you did. Y'all be doing it one, like I wish y'all can see what I can see. So be ready, so Bella. You're literally next. You're literally right after Danye right here. I got you. Yeah, I'm keeping up with the time. I'm keeping it. I keep up with that, y'all. Trust me with that. I try to do it in a order of in which people donate, because that keeps me organized. Not only is it fair, it keeps me organized. Okay, but I got you, love. You are next. Okay, so Danye, again, thank you so much for your donation of love. May it come back to you and your loved ones multiply. Okay, so your first question is, what's in store for me during this time? Let's see what your spirits have to say. We ask and pray for the most relevant answers so that Aya could be living life aligned with her most fullest, with her path to full potential. What you worried about? What are you concerned about, girl? What is you so worried about with that Eight of Swords? You need to be more positive, okay? You need to be more positive. Your mind is what builds your future. Your mind is what builds your experience. Be very, very careful with that because they came straight with the Ace of Swords with you. So you want to be careful of self-limiting thoughts. Don't limit yourself. You have so much that you can get into. There's so much out there for you. Take advantage of life, is what they want you to do. Take advantage of life. You have this Five of Pentacles too. Be very careful with money management, okay? You don't want money is like money itself. It's not money because it's the way we perceive money, right? Whether we're rich or poor, right? But money itself can make us so unhappy if we have such a negative relationship with it, right? A lot of people feel like they can't even enjoy life unless their bank account looks a certain way. But when we are faced with a life and death situation, when a lot of people have near death situations, they realize how all that material shit don't mean nothing at the end of the day. Life is to be enjoyed. Life is worth living, and your spirits want you to live life. Be careful of a mind of indecision. Trust your intuition and trust your discernment with every step that you make, because that is what will take you far, and that is what will ensure that you are living a nice, pleasant life. Your decisions, the life you live, is a direct reflection on all of the decisions you have made prior and up until this point. You are living the results of your choices, and that goes for everybody. So you want to keep that in mind, okay? All right, my love. Look at Devon on it. I know that's right. Thank you, Devon. Okay, love. So I'm gonna go ahead also to for you as well and pull from the blue deck. Hey, Kim. Not you. Not you talking about you just not getting the notification. Girl, I've been on here for 45 minutes. Okay, Danye. So let me see what else your spirits want you to know. Because we want to make sure that you live your best life. Always. Periods. Okay. Life purpose. Life purpose, just like your spirit's been talking to you about life purpose, you need to make sure that whatever you do, remember, go back to those choices. Everything you do needs to be aligned with your purpose in life, needs to be aligned with your goals, what you are here for. Everything you worked for, it has to be in line, in alignment with those things in order for you to reach happiness and abundance and prosperity in your life. I've noticed this abundance card is coming out for a lot of people tonight. I'm noticing that pattern, okay? Your spirit wants you to slow down with your thoughts, slow down with your actions, and sit down and really think about things and be in awareness. A lot of us move so fast. There go that awareness word again. A lot of us move so fast. A lot of us are so quick to jump into things. Remember, we should always be able to fall back on your sound mind, which gives you good direction. Okay, that's going to be very, very important in your life. Okay, Spirit says, don't be so quick to be in a rush into things as well. Take your time. Life is not a race. As long as you are in a steady pace and you are persistent, you will be successful in life. Your spirits talk about cycles and seasons with you. So if you're feeling a little out of whack or imbalanced, that's why, because you're in a very for a very transformational. You're going through a lot in this time in your life. So things may feel unstable and confused confusing, but it's all a part of the process. And a lot of things, as long as you stay faithful to your spirits and trust that things will always turn out the best for you because you deserve that, a lot of things will start to make sense and nothing can stay the same. So, any darkness or any confusion you are feeling, Spirit says that you will come out of that. But you always need to make sure that you stay focused and be careful of distractions around you. And they said also never compare yourself to anybody else's progress. Again, it's not a race, this is your own life. Okay? All right, my love. Good luck to you. Hey, Keisha. Look at y'all coming in here. Yes, Cam, you have to reinstall that app, okay? Sometimes YouTube really do be tripping like that. It would show me, hey, so and so just got online on YouTube. I clicked their video and they uploaded that ish 7 hours ago. I'm like, I know you lying. You so welcome. I hope to hear from you soon. Yes, that yep, Diane is educated Tucker. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Bell, where you at, love? If you right here, I can pull you right on up. Let me put you up here. Thank you, so Bell. I thank you so much for your patience and your donation of love. May it come back to you and your family multiplied. So Bell said, yes, I know that's right. Come through, spirit. Okay, so Sobel's first question is, ever since I graduated from grad school last month, congratulations for your achievements. A lot of my family members have been acting funny. Lord have mercy. There go that envy, that jealousy. Why me though? Child, because you are living your best life and other people can't understand but why they not living their best life. That's why. You already know the answer to that. People love to see you doing well, just not better than them, right? Just not too well. Not well enough to the point where they have to reflect on their own life decisions, right? It's classic. It's just so by the book classic. We already know. You want to protect yourself and put boundaries around yourself from energy vampires. Because they being toxic as hell. And just like I said, your accomplishments are forcing some people to look at themselves and take an honest look at themselves in the mirror and realize, damn, they talking, you saying, why me? They saying, why me too? Why didn't I make better choices? Why it's not me walking across the stage? Why can't I be so lucky? That's all. That's their own problem. It's none of your business why they feel the way they feel. You just continue to live your best life. That ain't your business. Who cares? Pray for them, pray for their healing, and you live your best life because you deserve to. You deserve it. You earned everything that you have today. And we have the same 24 hours. We all got the same 24 hours. And you need to keep that in mind. Who cares? Again, Seven of Cups reverse is because they wish that they would have made those good decisions with their life. That's why. And then Seven of Cups reverse also talks about the veil being lifted. Seven of Cups also shows you the truth of what's going on around you as well. So it's always been there. I bet you they've been having these feelings way before you even graduated. But since you put that cap and gown on and you walked across that stage, they just couldn't hold it no more. They couldn't contain themselves no more. They would just seething. The jealousy was so strong, it was just coming out their pores. That's all it was. Period. Don't worry about it. I wouldn't give a damn. I would say sorry for you. You need help enrolling. You need help in registering for some classes too, because that's what I did. It ain't no secrets. It ain't no secrets of what you did. They can do it too. So that's all that is. That's all that is. Okay, so your second question is, I went to see my younger sister at her place and she snapped at me. I didn't do anything. What is her? I like the way you said it. You said, what is her beef? Oh, her beef. Okay, what's your problem? Period. What is your problem? Don't worry, Naomi. I got you. I know what your name is. Okay. Uh-oh. Spirit is ready to talk. What is this? Let me see. What's this? Ace of Wands. King of Cups. Your sister going through something. It don't have nothing to do with you. Five of Wands reversed. It's just petty stuff. It's petty. She hopefully she apologizes to you about it. Again, I'm not gonna read your sister because she's not here, but I see a lot that is going on with her. So I can ethically tell you that. Lord, I didn't roll my chair too far back. Okay. But however, absolutely. Just know that it has nothing to do with you. Yourself, your sister is dealing with a lot of things. And I would say a lot of it is also things that have happened in the past as well with the Six of Cups energy emotionally. Then she has this moon energy right here. There are some things that are going on with your sister, okay? Strength card reverse. So don't take it personal, and it looks like you have not because you said that's Herbie. So just distance yourself. Again, a lot of times when people think that you are doing better than them, when they sit back and witness greatness on another person, if their life is not doing so well, in whatever aspect, because people also can look like they're doing well too, but they just still find it in their hearts to be envious or have issues with other people. You just gotta distance yourself in that moment. That's all. But know that looks like again, she's dealing with some things. Mentally ill, okay. With this queen of with this more energy, that makes sense. Again, I'm not trying to say nothing about her business because she's not here, but you know your sister. That's what I will say. She fronts a lot. She doesn't apologize. She's one of the envious one. Yep, that's all it. See, you know what it is. You already know what it is. Just keep your distance and just celebrate yourself this summer. Or you gonna be too busy celebrating. You can't even you don't even got time to even notice who got an issue with what. Period. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Naomi, you got put back on the list too, by the way. Thank you so much. Thank you, Keisha, for the list. Keisha, go ahead and repost your questions for me. Thank you so much so I can get you on here. And then if you guys can see the list, it's Tay is next, then Marcel, then Tanaya, then Naomi, and then Keisha. I need spirit to validate her energy is irritate. Yes, and you know that she irritates your soul and your spirit. So what does that tell you that you need to do? Set a firm boundary and keep it intact, and just keep your distance. When you see the devil on her, okay, like the old people say, when you see the devil on her, you just make sure until that devil flee. Okay, you just keep your distance. Point blank. Period. Period. That's all you can do. That is all you can do. Okay, Keisha, I think I need you to go ahead and repost your questions. And everybody have your questions ready for me, please. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much, Keisha, for just always being a support, a magical member. I truly appreciate you, and may love, abundance, and blessing, and joy, and peace everlasting be upon you in your life. Thank you so much. Okay, so your first question is, oh, then I forgot you. See, Keisha like her knuckle bones. Okay, so let me get the knuckle bones out. One thing Keisha is gonna ask for is some knuckle bones. Okay. All right. So let me get. I should have already had them ready, child. So forgive me. Okay. So you so welcome, Sobel. I hope to see you back. Okay. All right. So your first question is. Should I go to this acting audition this Sunday? Ooh, how exciting. So let's see what your spirits have to say about you attending this acting audition, if that is best for you to attend this Sunday. Mm, Okay, as long as you go with tough skin, because there could be some rejection there, is what spirit is showing me. So know that rejection is sometimes redirection, and it's also going there to also with go there with the mind frame to learn and get used to apply. I don't know if you've gone to acting auditions before, but it looks like spirit is saying it could possibly. I don't want to discourage you, but I have to tell you what spirit is saying. There may be something there that may make you feel disappointed. I would go anyway. I would go anyway. I wouldn't let nothing hold me back. It could be your lack of confidence right now is why this reading was why it's reading this way. I would go anyway if I was you. Period. I wouldn't let nothing hold me back. I would go just for the experience. And every time you go, you get better. That's what I would do. So I would go to the acting audition on Sunday. Okay, so Let's get to the premonition deck. I've been on the fence, my energy. So, yeah, that's why I was reading that way, because you in your head about it. And they can see that and they can see that you're going to an acting place. So they read body language like no other. You go in there like the role is yours already. You have to go in there confident. Okay. You're going to be in a very competitive atmosphere. Okay. So let's see what spirit has to say to you as relates to the near future. Okay, I'm sorry about that, y'all. I got a phone call. I hope you guys can hear me. Can y'all still hear me? Let me know if y'all can still hear me. I had got a phone call. Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay, perfect. And your spirits are also saying be very, very careful of attacks. Okay, that energy is around you. It's reverse, so it's not a very strong and definite energy. It is reversed, but you want to be careful of physical. This talks about physical attacks. Okay, so you want to make good decisions when you go outside in the world. Okay, especially at nighttime and especially around people that tend to be not sober or sketchy. I know y'all know I love to say sketchy folks, okay? Or environments that could be tense, so on and so forth. You want to avoid those at all costs. And Spirit says be careful of things breaking down. You may want to, check certain appliances and things in the home, the car, so on and so forth. Make sure that everything is up to maintenance and up to code because repairs can become an expense. So you want to be very, very careful, okay? All right. Thank you, Dominique. I'm not taking any more donations, my loves. I love you all so much, but it's already past my time. But I will also be back on here tomorrow night, y'all. Okay. All right. Thank you, though. I got you, Dominique. Go ahead and post your questions, love. Okay. So let's see who is next. Where we at, y'all, on the list? Thank you, Keisha, once again. I appreciate you. Okay. All right, so where we at? Tay. So Tay is next. Marcel, Tanaya, Naomi, Keisha, and Dominique. All right, thank you, my loves. So Tay, if you can post, oh, I got you. Look, Tay don't be playing, okay? Thank you, Tay. Tay is my magical family and also a part of the Patreon family. Hey, Tay. Thank you so much for all of your love and donations and just always being a part of the family, an active part of the family, may I add. I sure appreciate you. Okay, so Tay says, pull from his premonition. So I got you. So let's see how she talking to you tonight. Let's see what she needs to give you the heads up on tonight. Let's see. And thank y'all so much once again. I love my magical family. I got such a I'm just so grateful for people that are in my tribe. I love y'all so much. So your spirits open up with saying, be careful of losing things and misplacing things, okay? It's reverse. However, loss is loss. Be careful of taking losses and be careful of losing things that are valuable to you, misplacing things. Always pay attention when you set things down, at especially things that are very valuable, like keys, important documents, so on and so forth. You don't want to misplace those things. And also be careful of getting lost yourself, right? So if you plan on hiking or going to a place that is unfamiliar to you, want to know where you are at all costs. Okay, so that's important. Spirit talks about happiness within family and relationships. So we love to see this. This is very, very beautiful. Okay, happiness, maybe healing, even reconciliation if it's appropriate. So Spirit talks about joy and happiness from those that love you, especially family. So there should be peace and harmony and balance in that respect. And pet care reverse. I always say, if you have a pet, Make sure that you are taking care of them, making sure that they are not displaying any abnormalities, any illness or sickness. Maybe take them to the vet if it's been a while, but also be very careful of other pets, other people's pets, or even stray animals around you. Be careful of getting bit, sick, or ill. That's important, okay? I said sick or ill, that's the same thing. But just be careful of animal behavior around you. Okay, be very careful with that. Okay, so premonition, and then you said you want to know what to expect. Oh, I would take him to the vet. Okay, yes. So you do got a little fur baby. Okay, yes. Make sure you take him to the vet, okay? All right. Am I reading this right? You want a premonition reading from the premonition deck, and then you want to also know what to expect from next month. Am I reading that right? I'll pull up the tarot for that. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna pull some tarot cards. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, expect next month to be very, very spiritual for you. Lots of spiritual communication, spiritual revelation. You want to really dig deep into spirituality. Remember, spirituality is to be studied. It's also a science behind it. So you want to be real well informed, especially with any spiritual workings that you may have to do next month as well. But also dive deep into the esoteric teachings, and you want to be very knowledgeable into that. Okay, you may want to make sure you spend lots of time with your spirits too next month, I advise. Spirit says be very careful of not getting out. The world is reversed. No, this is the way I'm looking at this. No, Spirit just corrected me. Spirit says this ain't got a damn thing about being social, have the damn thing to do with about being social and getting out there. This talks about your spirituality is your foundation to get you to the next level in life. We know that the world talks about graduation, getting to the next level. Yes, it can talk about traveling and socializing and yada yada yada. But for you, spirit, this talk says this is about your spirit pushing you to the next level in life. You must, and this goes way beyond just next month. You must make sure that you are nurturing your spirituality. That is your everything. Your spirits are the ones that make sure that you are okay in life. So you want to make sure that you pay attention to them and build and build and build and involve them in everything. That's very important because they're going to keep you from a lot of misfortune. And speaking of misfortune, you will want to make sure next month that you are very, very attentive and aware of your coins, okay? Your money. Be responsible, budget. Don't spend on things that are not worth it. Don't just spend impulsively or emotionally. You want to avoid any type of financial mistakes because you can find yourself taking a very big financial hit. Okay, so be very, very careful. All right, an impact class this Sunday. Look at that. You already doing a damn thing. That's why the high priestess came out upright for you. So I'm happy for you. You're already on track with that. Period. Thank you, my love, and good luck with everything. Make sure you come back and tell me about the impact class. That sounds very exciting. Okay, who is next? Marcel. Hey, Marcel. Where you at, Marcel? Go ahead on and post your question for me, please. Please and thank you. So, Marcel and then Tanaya, you are next. So, you guys be ready. Naomi, Keisha, and Dominique. Thank you, my loves, for your patience. So we are waiting on Marcel. Is Marcel still in the building? Marcel, are you with us tonight? Where you at, Marcel? I seen you said y'all miss me, so where you at? Oh, okay. I scrolled up far enough to find Marcel. See, this is why I like when y'all post y'all questions, because just in case anything happens and y'all have to step away or whatever, I can still do your reading and you can always come back and listen to it. So come through spirit, okay? So thank you so much, Marcel, for your donation of love and your patience. May it come back to you and your family in multitudes, okay? And multiply rather. Somebody go ahead if you guys don't mind, just in case Marcel did step away. If somebody can timestamp this reading once I end the live so he can know exactly where his reading starts at. Thank you so much. Okay, so this energy read is for the month of July. We hoping for good things for you, Marcel. Okay, so let's see what the month of July reads for you. You may find something. You may retrieve something. You may rediscover something that was once lost in your life, and it's going to bring you lots of happiness. Okay. So, Spirit says that they also even may reveal something to you. You may be enlightened by this find. Okay. You see them lights behind her head. Okay. When I designed this card, everything was intentional. So, something that she discovered brought her spiritual enlightenment and elevated her. So, that is always a good thing. So, we're happy about that. The tax card is coming out a lot, y'all. Okay, y'all see that? The tax card is coming out a lot, but for a lot of you guys, it's the summertime. People are in rare form, so please be careful and be aware of your surroundings and your environment. Spirit says there might be some delays for you in the month of July, so be very, very patient. Sometimes a delay in or rejection is a protection, like I always say. So Spirit says, to just be aware of that. There may be some sort of pending news or some sort of delay in something. So it's okay. Have patience. Everything is always in divine timing. Okay. So that's that. Will I ever get a chance today, Mama Magical? I'm going to be real with you, Marcel. Probably not. So we don't even need to pull cards on that. But what I am hoping for you is that you find the one that is divinely for you. This is what we are hoping for. And thank you so much, my love. Okay. The one for you is definitely out there. There's always somebody, someone for somebody, like they always say. But thank you, my love. Wow. Okay, you guys. So let me see who is next. Okay, come on, Tanaya. I know that's right. I know that's right. Y'all, I love when y'all on point. Thank you, Tanaya, so much for your donation of love. May it come to you, multiply you and your loved ones. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate that. So Miss Tanaya says, my first question is, did someone curse me? Because I'm losing everything around me. Meg, did you see my post on curses? Did I post that to YouTube? I know I made a couple of good posts about that on the Patreon. I think I did post something to YouTube. So we can see what's revealed with that tonight. At least we can try to get a little confirmation if that is the energy that is around you and not the result of something else. So with the tarot, I don't see that here. I'm going to let you know. Even again, when it comes to cursing, you want to do an investigative reading for that. Sometimes it can show with simple, card pullings right here, but sometimes not. What I do see that there is five, but it doesn't look severe enough for me to say it's a curse. And again, something like that, deserves a little bit more than just a quick donation reading. So I'm gonna be honest with you, but from what I see here, I don't see nothing like that. I see that there was challenges around you, and it could have been, because of others around you, the people you engage with. Maybe you shared your business with someone. Maybe you had some sort of engagement with someone. Someone their energy rubbed off on you because it is showing multiple people may be a factor here for you in some of your challenges, as well. Maybe some energy and some past choices with that Six of Cups energy there supporting the Five of Wands reverse. But from what I see right here, I don't see anything like that. Okay. So again, when it comes to things like that, you may want to kind of you want a personal reading. You want to go a little bit deeper with that. Okay, so I hope that helps, and I hope that at least makes you feel better. I would feel better because we never want that to be confirmed, child. We don't want that to be confirmed. Okay. So your second question is, will my life get better and am I released from this stronghold? I feel like it will because the Five of Wands reverse talks about conflict that is resolved. It's not upright anymore. So that talks about conflict that is resolved or healing out of a situation or things calming down, the drama being removed from a person's life. So let's see. And there's always things that can be spiritually done also to help improve conditions. Absolutely. Look at this lover's card. Look at this love. Your spirits are behind you. And they're also going to bring people into your life that's also going to restore happiness and peace in your life. Be very careful with the company that you keep, the people that you allow in your life, because sometimes you are feeling their energy. You are feeling their problems and challenges. You have taken them on just from being in their life or being close to them and not keeping up on your spiritual maintenance. A lot of times, what we feel that are curses, hexes, jinxes, and challenges is merely because we don't keep up on our spiritual maintenance. We don't do our cleanses. We're not constantly checking in spiritually to remove things. So then things tend to just pile up and pile up and pile up on us. And then we feel heavy effects from not being cleansed and protected. A lot of times that is what that is. That's more common than actually being cursed. Okay. So absolutely, spirit is saying that you will. There are some things that you may have to deal with, but your spirit is here to give you confirmation that they are behind you. You see that angel right there? You see that? You see that divinity behind that angel, the sun? Your spirits are saying they got you. Believe more in the protection they're giving you than the so-called curse that you feel that somebody may have done for you. So you will be okay. Okay. The high priestess, you need to be a little bit more spiritual too. It's reversed, but you're gonna be okay. Okay, things will move forward in your life. Okay, this is the card of forward motion, so you will be okay. All right, my love, you got this. But I would look. I would, if you're seriously having challenges like that, I would again. I would get an if nothing else, a investigation reading so we can get to the root of things and also get you some solutions and prescriptions. You're so welcome. And it's not me, I'm just a vessel. So we're going to say thank you to your ancestors in mine. But thank you. I appreciate you. And good luck with everything. You'll be okay. All right. Don't believe in it. Don't give it power, child. Sometimes when it is a curse, we give that curse so much power just by thinking about it, just by being afraid. We feed the curse. You can feed a curse with your thoughts. Okay, so let's see. So Naomi, then Keisha, and then Dominique. Thank you, Dominique, for being on point. So Naomi, where you at, love? Let's see. Let's see. But yes, Tanaya, go back and look on. I just made a post about that. Like, I don't even think it was more than 3 or 4 days ago. And I believe I posted that on YouTube. So go back and look at my community tab. I think that you would find that write up valuable. Mm-hmm. Okay, Naomi, I see you. Thank you so much, my love, for your patience and your donation of love. May it come back to you and your family multiplied. So, Naomi's first question is, what do my ancestors need for me to know at this time? So, let's go to the blue deck. Mm, Let's see. Ooh, look. Then I tell you your spirits want you to be more. No, I didn't tell you this. I told Tanaya that, but I do still feel like this is for Tanaya too. But I also will apply this to you, Naomi, because these are your spirits speaking as well. A lot of us need to get closer to our spirit, y'all. If y'all been noticing, the spirits have been speaking very, very strongly about that. Okay, a lot of y'all are so, and I'm just not coming on you about this, Naomi. I'm just saying, period. So don't take it like that. But if this resonates, these are your cards. This is for you. A lot of us give so much stock into the material things, into the offerings and the bells, the whistles, and building up the offerings, the looking spiritual, and all of that. All of that don't mean nothing if you truly are not spiritual. Spirituality is a lifestyle. This is something you live and walk every day. You sit with your spirits. You commune with your spirits. You congregate with your spirits. Your choices in life are based on your spirits and your relationship with them. That is a true spiritual person. You have to live that every single day. What is your life like? Does it reflect spirituality? Not just the crystals, not just the beads, not just the head wraps, none of that. All of that can be cosplay if you are not a true spiritual person. That's very, very important. Okay. So your spirits, they love you so much and they just want you to be very close to them. They want your time. That's all that matters. And they want you to get out of the environment that you're in. They want you to relocate. They said it's time for a new scenery. It's time to reset. It's time to for a new energy. And don't be afraid. They're going to start moving a lot of things around in your life. Don't look for closure. Look for future. Look in front of you. The doors, the past is the closure. It's behind you now. A lot of us get stuck on what was left unsaid, what should have happened. The closure is the fact that it's a new day. We're not in that day no more. We're not in that time no more. That's your closer. The lesson is the closer. Closure. The experience that was had is the closure. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Don't let nothing hold you back in life because you feel like somebody owe you something. You are the shot caller in your life, period. Okay. All right. So your next question is I need to leave my job and interview 3 times for a position. Will I get the position? So let's see if there is energy of a success for you. Let's see. We hoping for good news. Okay, you applied 3 times. You maybe have to do like a crown of success. I feel like you need to do maybe a little road opener or something like that because there does look like there may be some blockages with you getting this job, especially with that that Knight of Pentacles reverse, Page of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. If I was you, I would do a road opener. Let me see. Let me just confirm it for you real quick. Yep, I was right. Spirits say you need a road opener. They are advising you to do a road opener, to open up your roads completely so that you can be successful and continue to get your blessings. You applied 3 times, you got a little blockage there. They didn't say you need, let me see. If you need a block lesson. Nope. Just like I said, they're advising you to do a road opener, and that should increase your success and also give you multiple opportunities at different jobs that you are desiring to be a part of. So, not just putting all your eggs in one basket, but you might also have your multiple roles open so you can have multiple choices as well that will all be successful for you. Okay. So, good luck, my love. Good luck on that. I'm sending you all the good juju. Period. All the good juju. Okay, yep, I answered all your questions. Perfect. Okay, so it looks like Keisha, which is already on point, and then Dominique, and I am done for the night after that. Thank you so much, Keisha. Uh-oh, am I frozen a little bit? Okay. Thank you so much, Keisha, for your. Oh, I got to get off too because my device going to go dead. That's probably why it's acting crazy. Okay. All right, my love. So thank you so much again, Keisha, for your donation of love. May it come back to you and your loved ones multiply. So you also want your okay. I'm going to the blue deck for you for that. Okay. Keisha Fishers. Okay. There's a question. Spiritual guidance on behalf of Keisha. We ask for good news on her behalf. Ooh, your spirits are divinely protecting you. You are being protected by your spirits, baby girl. Come on now, because there's some sort of energy of war around you. Okay, the energy is very hot around you, but you have nothing to worry about because your ancestors are stepping for you. If I was you, I would give them light on my altar and give them thanks. Okay, and make sure that they are taken care of because they are taking care of you. They're not playing any games, and they also need you to uplift them to help them. Okay. Spirit says there's a lots of changes occurring in your life. You're going through birth, rebirth, and what Spirit is saying that you want to be open to these changes. Anything that's old, let it go, release it in faith. Be encouraged to move forward. Be encouraged to only want what is good for you, what is in alignment with you. If you got to force it, if it's trying to leave, let it leave. Allow natural endings to happen in your life. Be open to change in order for your roads to stay open in your life. That's important. Change is good, and we all got to go through it. No one is immune or exempt from change. Okay. All right, so let's see. So your second question is, will I get approved for the apartment that I applied for or waiting for? I love that. We are looking at good news and praying for good news on your behalf. We know that stress, that move up, I say stressing. Lord, not me equating moving to stressing. Okay, chat. We know that moving is not the easiest thing to do. Ask me how I know. Okay, so let's hope for success in approvals for you and acceptances on your behalf so that you can move into your new home. That's where the transformation energy comes from. I see. Okay, so Spirit is saying things are moving really fast for you. You may get that approval very, very fast. But I feel like you may, with this Two of Cups, let me see. Does she need to also do some road? Yep, that's why. Okay. So Spirit says fate is on your side. However, there is success for you to get approved, but this Two of Cups kind of let me know that there may be a tiny little bit of a, speed bump in the road. So Spirit says with a good road opener, you should definitely get that yes for that apartment. Okay. So you may want to consider a road opener just to make sure that everything is all good and there's nothing working against you energetically to slow that down. But with that Knight of, you do that road opener, the way that Knight of Wands is speaking and that Queen of Wands speaks, they are a very swift moving energy. Things should pop off very fast for you. You should get that approval sooner than you are expecting. So good luck, love. Okay, so you're so welcome, Naomi. Thank you so welcome, Naomi. Okay, Dominique, hey, and you're so welcome to Keisha. I'm just not saying Naomi say appreciate it, so I'm just acknowledging that. I'm not getting y'all mixed up. Okay, thank you so much, Dominique, for your donation and your patience. I pray that all of it comes back to you to multiply you and your family. So Dominique says, let me get that premonition reading. I know that's right. So let's just take a small peek into possible future events that are very close to you at this time in your life. You maybe want to be very careful because you got injury here. So this is just a potential, it's reverse. So you just want to be very careful of physical injury to the body, accidents, falls, slips, trips, contact sports, anything that is strenuous on the body. You may want to be very careful of that. You need to make sure that before you do any traveling, because it's reverse, before you do any traveling, you may want to do consultation with your spirits just to check in with things and make sure that you are well on your travels. Okay, that's important. And then celebrate reverse. Your spirits want you to actually celebrate yourself more. They do want you to get out and have a good time. Okay. This also talk about, there may be some upcoming events in your life that may bring happiness and excitement. And if somebody invites you out somewhere, your spirits are encouraging you to go. Of course, with discernment, you want to make sure you're going out with, responsible people and the crowd is good, there's good vibes, but your spirits are pushing you to go out and have some fun. Again, I always say life is supposed to be worth living. We're supposed to enjoy the fun things and the pleasantries of life. They're there for us to enjoy those things. So they want you to do that. And they're not saying you shouldn't travel. I would say just if you're planning on doing that, I would definitely, especially before you put your money into it, just in case some come up and you may have to cancel. Okay, because circumstances are favorable for you. Okay, is Deja hiding something from me? I had a dream he got. It's Dassy. I hope I'm saying his name right. Is it Dassy? Is Dassy hiding something from me? I had a dream he got married to another woman the other night. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Let's see the energy. Sometimes our dreams are just reflection of our fears. It doesn't mean that it's true, okay? So let's see what Spirit has to say. Okay. Spirit said pull these cards because they're finna jump out of my hand, okay? Okay. We got the devil card. So there may be some things that are happening that there may be some deception in the mix. It looks like my screen getting a little fuzzy. So I apologize about that. Okay, there's a woman right there, and then the star reversed. I would say follow your intuition. I would definitely say this. There is something that's going on that probably is it may not be something that is um too pleasant. You may find out something that may not feel good. And then I'm looking at this woman here next to this energy. Okay. And then the star reverse, kind of losing hope and faith in the situation, and somebody possibly letting you down. So I would not be impulsive. Again, this is just, a donation reading. I would definitely go deeper with things if you're feeling led to do that. However, again, your spirits are saying that there's something that's going on here that may not be too immoral or ethical. Okay. So again, just use your discernment and trust your intuition, is what I'm going to say about that. Okay, my loves, that's it. I am all caught up for the night. I will be back tomorrow night, guys. Same time, same place. Matter of fact, a little bit earlier. And I love you all so much, guys. I love my late night crew. And I'll see you all this evening. Peace and blessings, my loves. Have a great night. You're so welcome, Dominique. Blessings, everyone.